Ba-dum bum bum bum. Better ba-dum ba ba better. Ba-dum ba-dum ba bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum. Alright, looks like we are up and running. Took a little while to get everything properly set up for this, but I'm glad to be back. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there and welcome to ya. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. We are back on the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a little bit of work to do. We got a little bit of work to do, and we got a little bit of thinking to do as well. Yeah, I've come to an unhappy realization. Some of the design that I intended to do for this build is going to be impossible to do. I mean, let's consider how little room there is between the hall that's under these stairs and the outside world here. There is not a lot of room between them. There's barely any at all, in fact. Not a great position to be in, because I still need to make a guest room. Hey there, Ellison! Good to see ya! Glad you can make it to the stream. Been a little while since I've seen ya, I think. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. So, I either have to rethink how I was gonna do my guest room, or actually I was gonna do guest rooms, but I may have to change that plan entirely. Because again, not a lot of room between here and the outside. I mean, if we just punch, yeah, see? That's next to nothing. That is next to no room between where we've been and the outside world. Little guy, will you get out of the way? Seriously. You're messing things up. You're messing me up, little dude. I have got to get the little guys outside. That's another part of the problem that I'm having right now. I need to be able to make it so that I can be in here and working and not have anything, any mobs, not even my little allay buddies, interrupt what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to fix that little conundrum. Now, I have previously said... Oh no, Ellison, I'm sorry. I am so sorry you're being put through crud like that. That ain't right. No, that ain't right. You should not be having to endure that. I'm sorry that's happening. Oh, the little guys are really gonna get on my nerves now. Don't get me wrong, the allays are helpful as all get out, but I need them out of my way. Seriously, come with me, little guy. Come hither. We need to go get some glass panes and block these guys out from both ends of the house. Because now, it's just becoming annoying having them around. Which is not good. It was not supposed to be what would happen. Here. We'll tie him off right there. That'll help. That'll keep them out of the way. That'll make things easier on me. And we'll be all good on that front. Alright. Turn our focus back to business. Before I do anything else, I need to get some glass panes. Because I need to put in the windows of the back door area. I hear you, Ellison. I hear you. I get where you're coming from on that. What's really sad is that sometimes people decide they want to pick a fight just because they want to pick a fight. They don't need any other kind of reason. They just decide, oh, I'm in a bad mood. I'm going to cause trouble. Or they decide, oh, I don't like the way this person looks right now. I'm going to cause trouble. I hear too often of things like that happening. I have far too often heard of things like that happening. And it ain't right. But it happens. The only advice I can really give is tell somebody with some kind of authority at the school what's happening. And if you inform people what's happening, maybe they'll be watching for such behavior, and then the bully either won't do it because they're afraid of getting in trouble, or they will do it because they don't give a darn and they don't realize that consequences are a thing. They'll get themselves into trouble, and then your problems will be, hopefully, over. No idea! Admittedly, the stream started up a little later than intended. Actually, probably a lot later than intended, if I'm being entirely honest. I actually meant to have the stream up a good while earlier, but it took me a bit to get everything set up comfortably. See, this is part of where things go wrong in having done this place the way that I have. By making it so big and focusing on having it be horizontal in spread, I may have messed up very badly, because now there's no way to do it, to shift it into a vertical situation. Like, my first thought would be dig down, but I can't because I've got redstone mechanisms down underground. So that doesn't work. And I can't build up because there's nothing up there to build under. I mean, I guess I could bury that stuff, but that'd just be a whole other level of tedium. Thank you, Ellison. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. So, what am I gonna do? Like I said, I've got to make a guest room. I wanted to make a hall of guest rooms, but I'm not so sure I can. I have no idea, Ellison. I have no idea. If that has some special meaning to some people, I don't know what it is or why it is or anything like that. Kind of wish I did so I could explain it for you, but I have no clue. Yeah, so this is my problem. I was gonna do some kind of guest rooms, but I have no idea how I'm gonna do that now. I'm not sure if I'll ever get the opportunity, Ellison. Part of the problem is I don't know if I have it available to me on a device that I could do a stream from. I have it on one device that I know of, but I don't know if it's a device that I could stream the game from. So, unfortunately, there is that problem. Another problem is, I don't know how I'd be able to make it so that you guys couldn't see whatever I see and be able to tell where I am in the game. Those of you who would be playing with me. Hello, Chase! Hello, Chase! Welcome to Guardian Studios, or welcome back if you are returning. Hello, hello, hello. Aha! Well, welcome to Guardian Studios. I hope you enjoy your time here. We are a family-friendly channel who welcomes anybody and everybody who has any kind of gaming enthusiasm. If you got gaming-based questions, you got gaming thoughts, you got anything to say or ask about in regards to Minecraft, any of these, feel free to drop them in the chat as long as you can keep it family-friendly. I know it feels like that, Ellison, but you'll get through it. You'll get through it. I'll see you next time, Ellison. Hey, thank you again for having been here. Most definitely, Chase. Most definitely. I try to stream every day, and if I know that there's going to be a period where I won't be able to stream, I generally will try to let everybody know. Need to find some more dirt. There's some dirt. Any more? Well, there's one. What was this horn again? Feel. Oh. Right. That was a horn that I didn't actually like. Truth be told. I wasn't a big fan of the feel horn. Thank you for the stars there, Chase. Appreciate it. Alright, I have got to get this. Wish these leaves would just hurry up and decay. So, I definitely have a problem now. What am I gonna do about the guest room situation? I mean, I guess I could lower the floor at the end of the back door hall. Could drop this down from here backward, and I don't know. That doesn't quite feel right. But I have to have a guest room. Maybe I put it at the end with the hall. Or at the end with the mine. Maybe I put it down here. No, that wouldn't feel right. Arm feels a little weird. Alrighty, Chase. We'll see you when you come back. Well, when you stop and think about it, Adam, the Hobbit Hole as a design from The Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit Hole that Bilbo and Frodo call home, it's pretty big too. I mean, I'll grant you. The halls and everything are sized to be comfortable for a hobbit. I've kind of tried to do the same thing here for our size. So, if it all seems kind of big, that's part of it. That's part of it. And I've tried to make it so that every space has some kind of function or leads to somewhere that has function. So, that's why we've had everything be that's why everything is kind of big. Hey, welcome back, Chase. I don't think that was even 5 minutes. Welcome back. Ow. Oh, jeez. I'm having a hard time keeping comfortable. I don't know why. I think part of it might be that I'm just rebelling in my head against the fact that I don't know what I'm gonna do. Pardon me. About my guest hall. I mean, I was planning to have it be that I would have guest rooms all along this hallway, and this hallway would go all the way back. Back that way, a good distance. Giving lots of room for guest rooms by the back door. Thank you, Chase. But now, I'm not so sure I can do that. Because there ain't a lot of room. Plus, I've got to consider my wool farm is pretty much right under here. So, it's like, what do I do? Do I need to just make a guest house? Actually, that wouldn't be entirely out of the realm of possibility, would it? Guests can sleep in a tent. I mean, I guess maybe I could do something like that. I suppose we could build ours so that there's a exterior guest house where our guests are meant to go. And that could be part of why we have a stairway at the dock leading up. Because, I mean, if you're coming to the Hobbit Hole, you're coming to Casa del Guardian. How many years have I played Minecraft, Chase? Maybe around somewhere between 7 and 10, I think. I want to say somewhere in that range. Definitely more than 5. Definitely more than 5. But streaming it has been about 3, maybe 4 years. Thank you. I've been at it for a while. I will admit, some of it has been off and on, but more recently it's been like a constant thing. Partly because I've been streaming it. But I've enjoyed every minute of streaming it, I will admit. I enjoy streaming the game. It's fun. Streaming, recording, one way or another, providing entertainment through the game is enjoyable. So, I'm thinking we may do that idea of having an outside guest house. An exterior, detached guest house. And let's have it be a one-story, horizontal thing where... Oh yeah, Chase. I do prefer to mostly do family-friendly games. I will tell you, I have played a few games that are not necessarily family-friendly due to their ratings or something. One of the ones that I am most familiar with of that kind of game being Halo. That is an M-rated game, so it doesn't fall under family-friendly. But it's a very fun game with a very, very enjoyable story. It's just... you gotta accept that because of the rating, there is, unfortunately, language with that game. And I totally understand you with the people that live stream but cuss. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of gamers out there. A lot of content creators that do streams and videos where unfortunately they cuss. Me, I don't see any point to it. I got nothing against anybody that does it, but I myself don't like it. I mean, excessive use of such words, then I'll have a problem. Then I'll be like, okay, nope, I'm leaving. But otherwise, if it's just like every once in a blue moon, it doesn't bother me nearly as much. But